We are beginning this Hanuman Chalisa. It is said that a devotee loves when Lord's stories and glories are going on. So wherever Sri Ramcharit Manas is going on or Ram Katha going on, there Hanumanji is there. But it is also true that wherever there is Hanuman Chalisa going on, Sri Ramji is present because God loves where his devotees' glories are discussed. So uh, I would invite all of you that before you disconnect, I would like to see all of you because sometimes Sri Ramji also would be listening from here because it rarely, in such detail, we are going to see each word, each chaupahi. And I know Sri Ramji is going to be very, very happy because when glories are sung, both devotee and Lord both are happy. So I would invite all of you to sit straight and close your eyes. Before we start any noble project, we must invoke. And all of you, please invoke along with me. So when we invoke, we have to really believe that Lord and Hanumanji are invoked here and now. So let us sit straight, close our eyes, and take a deep conscious breath. And while taking breath today, please remember today we are going to take up Hanuman Chalisa, who is Vayu Putra. Shankara Suvana Kesari Nandana. Kesari was his father. So let us invoke the Vayu Putra Hanumanji by taking a deep, slow, conscious breath. Keeping our eyes closed, let us invoke Lord's grace, especially Sri Ramji, Mata Sita Ji, Bharat, Lakshman, Shatrughna, and Hanumanji himself. Let us invoke Guru Parampara's blessings, specifically Param Pujya Gurudev Swami Chinmayananji, our Guruji Swami Tejomayananji, our global head Swarupananji, who is an ardent devotee of Hanumanji. And we are going to see here lots and lots of stories, personal experiences by many Swamis, especially Swami Swarupananji. Because wherever Hanuman Chalisa is chanted, there are miracles happening. Why? Because there is only one devotee in this entire universe. Only one devotee who has got the status of God, and that is Hanumanji. No devotee has got a status of God. And the second reason why Hanumanji is very popular more than Ramji, very powerful, lots of miracles we are going to see because Hanumanji is Chiranjeevi. We are going to see that who are the Chiranjeevi. So Hanumanji didn't go back with Sri Ramji. He stayed back here with all of us. And that's the reason the powers are seen immediately when Hanumanji is invoked. Let us invoke Goswami Tulsidas Ji. He is the composer of Hanuman Chalisa. We are going to see a little life story of Tulsidas Ji because he is considered as avatar of Valmiki. Miraculous stories of Tulsidas Ji, and he himself was not very well, having lot of health problems, and he invoked Hanumanji and Hanuman Chalisa came and he got healed at the body level. This is what is a miraculous transformation of Tulsidas Ji. So let us feel this Lord's grace, Guru Parampara's blessings, Goswami Tulsidas ji, Adi Shankaracharya ji's blessings. And let us start our reflection on this Hanuman Chalisa. As Guruji says that when we sing Lord's glories, two things happen. One, this is a purpose that whenever we invoke Lord's glories, because in Hanuman Chalisa, in one line, what is there? Glories of Hanumanji, Vibhutis of Hanumanji. So first thing what happens is that we start unknowingly, knowingly imbibing those qualities starts coming in us. And today we are going to see what are Hanumanji's qualities. And the second thing, what is the prayojan or the result of Hanuman Chalisa chanting is purification of speech. That's the reason chanting of Hanuman Chalisa leads us to purification of speech. We talk about Chitta Shuddhi, that happens much later. First of all, Vyavahar Shuddhi, our interactions with people, there must be Shuddhi. The second level is Vacha Shuddhi, that is speech level Shuddhi. The third is Manas Shuddhi. The third is Ahara Shuddhi. Our food becomes Sattvic. The fourth is Manas Shuddhi and the fifth is Chitta Shuddhi. So in Hanuman Chalisa, we get lots of benefits. We are going to see systematically as a Shastra, as a text, because Goswami Tulsidas ji was a high level of Vedantin. And we are going to see his story because during his time, Madhusudan Saraswati ji was there, his Samakalin, and Rahim ji was there. And when Madhusudan Saraswati ji read this Hanuman Chalisa, he told it is a Vedantic text. And that is what Guruji says, that many people who chant Hanuman Chalisa, they maybe because it is an Avdi language, not very understood, not very clearly understood. The Vedanta behind is the philosophy or the logic behind it. So all these things we are going to see. So let us chant together. We are going to chant this 3 times Om, Guru Stotram 5 times, and prayer to Hanumanji, that today we are going to see that. Atulita Baladhamam, that is a prayer. And I would invite and request all of you, this is the text of Swami Tejomayanji you must have. And please study, let us all study this Hanuman Chalisa as a text as we study Bhagavad Gita, Upanishad, Brahma Sutra. Because when there is a text with us, then the study becomes complete. So you can order online one of the best text on Hanuman Chalisa, word by word meaning and Guruji's commentary on it. So Hanuman Chalisa by Swami Tejomayanji, you can go online, those who do not have, and order it. You can also order if there is a Kindle copy. So with that
And I think we'll have it in different languages. I'll check and share by next Monday.
And the session will be from 7 to 7:45 and 7:45 to 7:50. We are going to do chanting of Hanuman Chalisa. If you can wait, very good. If you want to leave at 7:45, you are welcome. And also Lata ji and Rajsekhar ji are going to chant. And whenever they are not there, I would also be happy if you write to me personally on my chat that you want to chant Hanuman Chalisa. And today we will see from Lataji how it can be completed in 4 to 5 minutes, because if you take little longer time, then it takes 7 to 8 minutes. So there is a version what we are planning, and that way suppose we chant in that tune, it gets completed in 4 to 5 minutes. So those who want to chant, please write to me. Only request will be that your network must be strong and your audio video must be clear, because it is all getting recorded live on Facebook and also will be on the YouTube if you miss some kind of sessions. So Hari Om and welcome to all of you. Before you quit this today on Zoom call, I would like to at least meet and greet all of you and see wherever possible Sometimes, Sri Ramji, Hanuman ji is there, so you never know कौन से किस रूप में कौन आ जाए सुनने के लिए. ओ ओ ओ
ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावनीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः श्रीगणेशाय नमः ॐ सरस्वत्यै नमः ॐ गुरुभ्यो नमः अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुरेव परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः तावरं जङ्गमं व्याप्तं यत्किञ्चित् सचराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः चिन्मयं व्यापि यत्सर्वं त्रैलोक्यं सचराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव.
So now what we're going to chant is the prayer which is there in this book of 2 lines. This is prayer to Hanumanji, which today we are going to see the meaning of it. So this prayer we will chant before the class begins. Yeah, Lataji.
अतुलितबलदामं हेमशैलावदेहं धनुजवनकृशानं ज्ञानिनामाग्रगण्यं सकलगुणनिदानं वानराणामधीशं रघुपतिप्रियभक्तं वातजातं नमामि. हरि ओम.
Hari Om. Thank you, Lata Rajshekar ji. Hari Om to all. Again, greetings from us. So we are going to reflect upon Hanuman Chalisa. There are 2 dohas and 40 chaupahis. So Chalisa means 40. So there are 40 chaupahis what we are going to reflect upon word by word. And we will also see the word meaning of Hanuman. What is the meaning of that term Hanuman and how it has been very inspiring when we actually see where this Hanuman name came. But before we go to Hanumanji, let us invoke Goswami Tulsidas ji. And his story also is very, very fascinating. Composer of Hanuman Chalisa is Goswami Tulsidas ji, who was born in Uttar Pradesh in Rajapur district, but entire life is spent in Varanasi, Kashi, Banaras. So when he was born, his parent passed away early and he was brought up by a poor lady. And then she also died. So he went to Varanasi and stayed in some ashram there, and there he grew. And he learned both Vedanta and Bhakti. Ram Katha he used to listen. And his guru was Narhari Das, who actually, gave that devotion to him about Sri Ramji, and Vedanta Shesha Sanatan. What are the other composition of Goswami Tulsidas ji? Ramcharit Manas is one of the best, translated in several languages, and Vinay Patrika, but there are other texts also, Vedantic text. The language of Hanuman Chalisa is Awadhi language. And the story also is there that when he was not well, he composed this and he got well, but he wrote first of all in Sanskrit. And when he got up at night time, the Sanskrit version got stolen. Again he wrote, again it got stolen. And then he was thinking that, oh, I am not supposed to, compose this. Then it is said that Shivji and Parvati ji appeared in his dream and told that this you compose in Awadhi language, not in Sanskrit, because this is going to be one of the major texts of Sri Hanumanji. And if it is in Awadhi language, which was the prevalent language that time, was Braj also, both languages he knew. And then he again composed that in the Awadhi language. And today, whatever we are having Hanuman Chalisa, it is in that time's language, which is Awadhi, which is so beautiful. And it is known by hearted by so many people. The credit of starting Ram Leela as a concept, as a drama, is given to Tulsidas ji. And if you go to Banaras next time, Kashi, you can see Tulsi Ghat. One ghat is named after him. And very powerful temple of Sri Hanumanji he has consecrated. That is Sankata Mochan Hanuman temple, which is also in Banaras. There are many, many stories about Tulsidas ji, but one or two I would like to say here is that he got married to Ratnavali, and right from his childhood, he had not come in contact with a woman because his mother passed away early. The lady who took care of him, she also passed away. He lived in an ashram when he was 7 years old. So his contact with women was very, very less. So when he got married, he was very attracted to his wife, attached to his wife. And one day it seems that when his wife went to her father's place, and Tulsidas Goswami Tulsidas ji came to Hanuman temple, to pray, Ram temple. He suddenly remembered his wife. He was not able to pray, and there itself he started walking, and he crossed one river, it seems, and reached his wife's place. And then she was surprised. She was little feeling guilty that her husband is walked all the way to meet her at night time, and what she will tell her in-laws, suddenly. So he told, I cannot live with her. And he was so attached because he had never interacted with a woman. He really loved her. But now why I want to tell this story is very important is that we must also give credit today, because sometimes we don't know who is Ratnavali when we talk about Goswami Tulsidas ji, that it seems she told him that if this kind of love, passion you have for God, you will realize here and now, whatever love, attachment, attraction you have for me, if you develop that love, devotion for God, see Ramji, you will realize and you can meet Ramji. And it seems that transformed Tulsidas ji. So I think today we can invoke Ratnavali ji. And I would like to mention those who are married, those who are yet to married, that one of the sadhana what we have to take is that anytime the spouse is getting attracted, attached to each other or family, we must remind that the purpose of marriage is to enhance our love and devotion to God together. Because sometimes, people think, no, no, I am very attached to family, but here is Ratnavali. It seems told him that you can love me, but this passion, devotion, if transferred to God. So we must keep reminding that the purpose of getting married is to remind that finally our love, devotion to God must increase. And it seems that there are stories and stories about Tulsidas ji that he had darshan of Sri Ramji and Lakshmanji. And who moderated that darshan was Hanumanji. So let us invoke our Pujya Gurudev We have an ashram in Siddhavari because there are many people who might not know Chinmaya Mission. Very beautiful ashram near Dhauladhar mountains on Himalayas. And there, when the construction was going on, the construction was not staying because so much of wind was there because it is at that hilltop. So when people reported to Gurudev, Gurudev told, let us bring Hanumanji here and he will take care of the ashram. And then people went and told him, but Gurudev, see, Ramji's temple is not there. You first are bringing Hanumanji. He told, first we will bring Hanumanji. When Hanumanji comes, he will bring Ramji. Because wherever Hanumanji is there, Ramji has to come. So, first there is a huge temple. Whatever photo you see on the right, that is a Siddhavari Hanuman, which is 40-50 feet tall. Very, very inspiring. And after some years, then Sri Ramji and Sitaji came there, and we have a very beautiful Kalaram temple at Siddhabari. If you anytime next time go to Amritsar, from there it is close, Himachal Pradesh. It is worth visiting once and seeing that Hanumanji. His Samakalin were Madhusudan Saraswati and Sant Rahim. We will see later on some stories, but Madhusudan Saraswati is the same saint whom we discussed yesterday, who has added the 701 verse in Bhagavad Gita, 13th chapter, first verse, because he was high Vedantin. Lot of books are dedicated to Madhusudan Saraswati. And when he read this Hanuman Chalisa, he told it is a Vedanta. So Tulsidas was pure Vedanta. And if you read Ramcharismanas and Hanuman Chalisa, those who have studied Vedanta, they actually enjoy more. If you know music, ragas and talas, one can enjoy the song much more. Even if I don't know, I can enjoy. But if I slightly know more, then I can enjoy more the music as such. So Hanuman Chalisa content, what is there? There are two dohas. Dohas are called as shorter ones, and 40 chaupai is there. So the name Chalisa came. Chaupais are longer. Introduction. So any text we read, we must know Anubandha Chatushtaya. Our Rishis are very, very intelligent. They gave us that how to study a text. We must know the subject matter. Subject matter of Hanuman Chalisa is number one. What is there in Hanuman Chalisa? Somebody asked you. Glories of Sri Hanumanji. If we glorify someone's qualities, two things happen. We imbibe those qualities and our love and devotion to our Lord increases. So very important point for all of us for sadhana, that from today, we will not talk about qualities of people, especially the bad qualities. This person is like this person is like that. That's the reason people constantly read Bhagavad, Tulsi Ramayan, Mahabharat, or Hanuman Chalisa, because I am more interested in glorifying Lords and stories of Lord. Who is interested in what happens in neighbor's place, or uska shadi ho gaya, in that person is not having kid, and this person is not getting married, this person is having this problem. These are all stories of human being. But when we glorify Lord, then those qualities starts coming to us unknowingly, unconsciously. Then who are all of us who have gathered today, 145, 150. I'm so happy that all of you have come. But next time when you are going to log in, you have to get 10 more people. Now we have got 300 people can log in. So we have reached 50% mark. Now we can go up to 200. So who is Adhikari? Devotion, seeker of devotion, God and truth. So suppose you are a seeker of love, devotion, God or truth, then you are the Adhikari for listening to this. What is the result? Purification of mind and speech. This is going to happen when we learn Hanuman Chalisa. And once we learn the meaning and chant, the benefit, Guruji says, 4 times more. I know many of you are chanting Hanuman Chalisa every day, many times. But once I know word by word meaning, then it comes from that meaning and the benefit increases manifold, exponentially. What is the relationship? Sambandha, the text, Hanuman Chalisa is going to purify my mind. So when we go to buy a book, if there is a geography written, then there is about Bhugol, about geography. If there is some microorganisms, it is about biology. So similarly, here the text is about devotion, about purification. We are going to see so many stories of devotees, and there are many benefits reported of chanting Hanuman Chalisa with faith. Number one is healing at the body level, which was experienced by Tulsidas ji. That's the reason those who are having some challenge at the body level, while listening to this or after listening to this meaning, suppose I chant with that faith sitting, before in the temple, the healing starts. Then second, success. Because we are going to see Hanuman Chalisa. Hanumanji is the only person on this universe, in this universe, who has been successful in all projects. Whatever Sugriv gave, whatever Sri Ram gave, Jambuvanta gave, he was successful in all projects. No failure. And not only that, Guruji points out one thing, because wherever success comes, blemish comes. The moment I am successful, you are successful, people will start criticizing you. People criticize Sri Ramji, Sita ji also. Gods, even Krishna is criticized. Every god is criticized for some kind of thing. But one God we have, Hanumanji, no blemish. Till now, no one has spoken any kind of point where they have pointed out Hanumanji's mistake. No, Hanumanji should not have done this. Ramji sent Sita when she was pregnant. He asked her to do Agni Pariksha. These are all questions come because I have not understood the meaning. I have not read Ramcharitmanas in detail. So, but Hanumanji, today we are going to discuss no blemish. Third, powers and devotion. These are the benefits lots and lots of sadhaks have reported. So what Hanuman means to us, whenever you think of Hanuman, just close your eyes and what comes in front of us? What comes in front of us is, okay, before that, what is the meaning of Hanuman? Hanu means chin. Chin. And then broken chin. Because we know the story that when Hanumanji went and thought that I want to eat that apple who was a sun, Indra is controlling the sun and he got so scared he sent an Vajra, and then Vajra is, it has to kill the person, but nothing happened to Hanumanji. To respect that Vajra and Indra, he just allowed some kind of, broken chin here. Otherwise, nothing would have happened and it would have been Apaman of Indra. And that Vajra also was made out of lot of, sacrifice. So to respect that, Hanumanji's little chin got broken. So Hanumanji is a broken chin. So it become Hanuman. And man means self-estimation. Some people have over self-estimation about themselves. Some people have lower self-estimation about themselves. Both are egoistic. No, I am not so good. I am not so good. I am not so good. This is also a big ego. I am superior to other. I am superior to other. Very big ego. हनुमान जी नो ईगो बिकॉज जिसको मान होता है उसको अगर उसके ऊपर हमने कुछ कह दिया तो अभिमान हो जाता है और उसके नीचे कुछ कह दिया तो अपमान हो जाता है. सो दिस पर्सन फ्लक्चुएट्स बिटवीन अभिमान एंड अपमान. बट हनुमान जी's pride was Sri Ramji. He himself had no ego, no man, and that's the reason he is called as Hanuman. One who has no ego and one who is devoted to Sri Ram. That is the significance of this very interesting name Hanuman, because we know the name, but what is the philosophical significance of this? One who has no ego, because one's identification is with Ram. One day Ram asked him, Sri Ram asked him that, who are you with me? What is your relationship with me? He told, when I am at the identified with body level, I am your das, servant. When I am identified myself with my mind to you, I am a devotee of you. And when I am identified with my Atma with you, you are me only. You are in my heart. Aham Atma Gudakeshan. Hanuman, many people say, but he was a monkey. And monkey represents restlessness and attachment, constant restlessness. So suppose, this too I have also seen, you also seen, if you go to where monkeys are there, if you give them banana, they will start eating banana. Before the banana is completed, if you give them groundnuts, they will leave banana, eat groundnuts. They will not eat banana. They will eat groundnuts. They will 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 eat banana. They will eat gro Both they will hold on, they will not eat. So restlessness and attachment. But Hanumanji represents body, mind, sense control. So how is it, how we can understand this? Praying to Hanuman, we are blessed with both control and devotion. Two things we are going to get. Purification, devotion and purification means sense control and mind control. And of course, body control. Body, mind, sense control and devotion. That is what are the qualities of Hanuman. Suppose we chant with understanding, we can be imbibing that. Normally, when you think of Hanumanji, what kind of image comes to your mind? Just think, close your eyes and think what image comes to your mind. What image comes? Two images come mostly. There are two images which are there in most photographs and most idols also. Lord Hanuman sitting at the feet of Lord Ram, almost like half Vajrasan. So that is a symbol of surrender and humbleness. And that's the reason we prostrate. But Hanumanji is in that position, always alert, but surrendered and that humble, because he's sitting down in that namaskar position and Sri Ram, Sita, Lakshman, Bharat, Shatrugna standing. Entire. So, but Hanumanji is sitting like this. That is the first image where most of the temples are there. And the second is he is carrying a mountain in one hand and the mace in other hand. And the symbolic representation there is strength with skill. We will see that episode how many times Hanumanji came and went and brought that mountain, not once, but more than once. And why Hanumanji is more popular? Because after the Leela was over, because Sri Ramji came, because he wanted to release or give moksha to Jai Vijay. Jai Vijay were Vishnu's Dwarapal. So Jai Vijay took 3 births on the Bhulok because they got, sharp from the 4 Kumaras, because they were not allowed the entry, and they told that you will take birth on the Bhulok. Then Vishnuji came to know, he told, I give you 2 options. Either you remain my devotee and go on the Bhulok for 100 years, 100 births, or you become my enemy and you take 3 births, but I will come and release you from that enemy because you are my Dwarpal, Jai Vijay. So they selected, no, I will become your enemy. So Jai Vijay are Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu. So Varaha Avatar Vishnuji took and then released him. And then Narsiha Avatar Hiranyakashipu was released. Then in Sri Ramji came and Ravan and Kumbhakarna, Jai Vijay. And then Lord Krishna came in Dwapar Yug. And then Jai Vijay were Shishupal and Dantavakra. So when Ramji's Leela got over, he went back to Vaikunt. But Hanumanji stayed back, though he was a devotee, and so Hanumanji is Chiranjeevi. So Hanumanji's powers are seen here and now. If you are scared anytime, if you are scared of bhoot or darkness, then chant Hanuman Chalisa, because when we are in Kolad, we do individual night walk. Most people, even their vice president, chairman, they will chant Hanuman Chalisa, because when fear creeps, first thing what we remember is Hanuman, not Sri Ram and Sita. So who are the other 7 who are Chiranjeevi living right now? Ashwathama, Mahabali, Ved Vyasji, Vibhishan, Kripacharya, Parshuramji, and Rishi Markandeya. Abhi inka ek one story suppose we take, then Hanuman Chalisa will be, going on the site. So we will just mention them and we'll go ahead with qualities of Hanuman. So when you remember Hanuman, what kind of qualities comes in your mind? First will be coming as strength, wisdom, devotion to Lord Rama. The communication skills of Hanumanji we must read in Tulsi Ramayana and Valmiki Ramayana. Excellent communication skills. When he went to Ma Sita Ji, it was because of Hanumanji he was able to quickly, get the trust of Ma Sita Ji, that he is sent as a doot of Sri Ramji, because Sita was in a different mindset. Power. He could do anything. He alone would have destroyed Lanka. One Hanuman was enough. One Hanuman. No Ram, no Lakshman, no Sena required. Then service, we are going to learn all this quality. Humility. He never spoke about his greatness, no his stories. Even when Sri Ravan asked him, not Sri Ravan, Ravan asked him that please introduce yourself. He started with Ramadut and started glorifying Sri Ram. So one thing we must learn from today, we must stop telling my story, what happened, my life, my advice. We must talk about Sri Ram, Sri Hanuman. That will imbibe those qualities. Success, as we mentioned, no project failure. Strength and most important quality, fearlessness. He served all without a trace of pride, ego in his heart, because in heart Sri Ram and Sita were there. If you actually see the youth, Hanumanji did so many great feats, accomplishments, so easily. Right from birth, he was doing, miracles. But no pride, no ego. So that is what is learning. Otherwise, some people have no achievements but big ego. I'm like this, I'm self-made person, my life, my story, my family, my job. When we listen to Hanumanji, all that thing has to dissolve. He is the only character who is famous as well as unblemished. No blemish on Hanumanji for any action, any word what he mentioned. Is something very unique. All lords have some kind of blemish on them. All gods and goddesses. Some stories are there where they are blamed for something. Brahmaji, Shivji, Vishnuji, but Hanumanji is only one of the devotee god, no blemish. He never failed in any project, in accomplishment. Gurudev says that he was Ram Ban. Ram Ban means once the ban has left from the bow, it never fails. It goes and achieves the target. It never goes west. So whenever we chant Hanuman Chalisa, suppose we have a project in mind, it can never go waste because Hanuman, the power is there, it cannot go waste. It will accomplish and reach the target. You always give credit to Lord Ram for all his achievements. He is the only devotee who is regarded as God. No other devotee got that status. And now today, as we saw in the beginning of the class, Lataji and Rajshekhar chanted this prayer. This prayer is there in this book. And every session we will chant because this is prayer invocation to Hanumanji. So prayer is when one talks to God and meditation is when God talks to oneself. So that is a difference. So this is a hotline. So whenever this prayer is going on the screen and when you are hearing, please close your eyes because I am talking to God. I am invoking His grace, power, strength in me. And when I go in the meditation, God talks to me. And that's the reason all prayers what we have, they are invocation, they are affirmations. And in that I pray. Prayer is very, very powerful. Prayer cannot go waste. And if it is done with understanding, along with faith, it becomes very, very powerful. So what is a prayer? Atulita baladhamam hema shailabadeham danu javana krushanam jnaninam agraganyam sakala gunanidhanam vanaranamadhisham रघुपति प्रिय भक्तम वातजातम namami. So Vatajatam Namami means we start from there. I salute the son of wind god. We are going to see how many fathers Hanumanji had. 3. We will see that. Shankara Suvana Kesari Nandana. We will see that in the further dohas it will come. Chaupais. So I salute the son of wind god. Wind is very interesting to note because wind we cannot see. We don't feel. We are not even conscious about the breeze and the air we are breathing, but it is there. It is our lifeline. Without food, I can live for several months. Without water and food, I can live for 7 to 8 days, 10 days. But suppose we stop air, 2 minutes. 2 minutes are enough. So we are praying to the son of wind god. who has immeasurable strength, Atulita Baladhamam, who has a shining body like a mountain of gold. Guruji says that why this is added here immediately, Hema Shailabhadyam, because sometimes when we see a huge person with large muscle and mustache and such a huge person, there is a fear, I don't know, this person, I am little scareful, fearful of this person. And I don't want to go near him, but he immediately mentioned Hema Shailabhadyam. His body is like gold and shining. Most handsome man is Hanumanji. When Hanumanji was shown to foreigners, they say he is the most handsome man. We had Hanuman long time back. Now they have Superman, Spider-Man. Hanumanji comes and he is equal to Superman plus Spider-Man plus all man. Tarzan man, all man. All qualities in him. May his strong, shining gold form create admiration in our mind, because when we think of the form, our mind get attached to that form. So that's the reason this beautiful form he has, who is like a fire which destroys the forest of demon race. Danu Javana Krushanum. What is a prayer? May his power create fear in enemy's mind. So suppose you are having any fears. Suppose you are having some people whom you don't like. If you chant Hanuman Chalisa, they will be scared of you. So you can chant that, because many people have lot of enemies. They think so. And then suppose you chant, the enemies will be taken care of. That is our prayer. Who is foremost wise? We will see that in this Hanuman Chalisa when he meets first Ramji. He takes a Brahmin vesh and what he communicates is very interesting. May his wisdom create inspiration in our mind. Very intelligent, because intelligence and strength and beauty and this all doesn't go together. Suppose there is a modeling show, Hanuman will beat everybody if he starts walking on the ramp, because intelligence plus power plus strength plus skills plus devotion plus love and such gold shining body who excels in everything. Sakala Guna Nidhanam. May his accomplishment give us motivation. That some people don't take any commitment to any project. No, I don't want to commit. And Hanumanji took several projects in 1 minute. Just Jai Shri Ram, and his next project is accomplished. So now there are a lot of projects coming in 75th year. Just remember Hanumanji and then just Jai Shri Ram, and then we can just do it. The success will come. Vanaranam Adhisham, who is the chief of monkeys. So what we learn from this, may our prayer is that may his servant leadership style guide us. We will discuss that when we see the stories, that today leadership is all about being humble and service oriented and servant leadership. Hanumanji is the role model of servant leadership. He was a leader, but he was a servant both. And who is Raghupati Priya Bhaktam, who is Lord Ram's noble, loving devotee. See, I love God, but God loves whom? Suppose we take a test. I think Hanumanji will come number one, because Sri Ramji and Sri Sitaji loved him so much. We will see that in Hanuman Chalisa, how Mata Sita ji blessed him with so much of love. May his devotion to Lord Ram enhance our love quotient, because when we are doing a job, when we are doing family, when we are doing business, day by day my devotion must increase towards God. That must be the parameter of a sadhak. So how to check what is my spiritual growth? My love and devotion must increase. And today we are invoking Hanuman Chalisa, Lord Hanumanji, and praying that may this Hanuman Chalisa be completed without any obstacle, with all the grace, and may we learn and may we imbibe these qualities and then achieve great success in whatever endeavor we take, whatever project we take, small or big. So my invitation to you today, that this is a first session. We have not yet started Hanuman Chalisa Doha, so you can still invite at least 10 of your friends, because we are going to see this word by word, doha by doha, and lot of meaning in it, and with lot of stories, very, very inspiring stories. And as I mentioned, at least before we complete this session, I would like to at least see you and greet you. First time late. From next session, you can keep your videos off, because sometimes having this online session, I only see blank screens and hardly any devotees of Sri Ramji, Hanumanji there. I know you'll be unmuting your video with a smiling face, because Hanumanji was always smiling and always ready to serve Sri Ramji. Thank you very much for listening and attending. With this, we will complete our first session. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.
Shall we start? Vasanthi, shall we start?
So now we will start the Hanuman Chalisa. Yes.
Shri Guru Charana.
1 minute. All of you can chant here. It will take 4 minutes. I want you all to learn this speed also and this tune, so that if anyone is keen, then next time we can ask different people to chant. It must be completed in 4 minutes and in this tune. Yes, Letala Chekarji.
Shri Guru Charana Saroj Raja Nijamana Mukura Sudari Varano Raghubara Vimala Jasu Jodaya Kupalachari Buddhihina Tanujamike Sumiro Pavana Kumar Bala Buddhi Vidya Devhumuri Harahu Kalesa Vikar Jai Hanuman Jnana Guna Sagar Jai Kapi Sati Loka Ujagar रामदूत अतुलित बलधाम अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुत नाम महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी कुमति निवार सुमति के संगी कंचन बरन विराज सुबेसा कानन कुंडल कुंचित केस हाथ वज्र और ध्वजा विराजे कांधे मूंज जनेऊ साजे शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगवंदन विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर मकान करिबेको आतुर प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबेको रसिया राम लखन सीता मन बसिया सूक्ष्म रूप धरि सियहि दिखावा विकट रूप धरि लंक जरावा भीम रूप धरि असुर संहारे रामचंद्र के काज संवारे लाय सजीवन लखन जियाए श्री रघुवीर हर्षि उर लाए रघुपति कीन्ही बहुत बड़ाई तुम मम प्रिय भरत सम भाई सहस बदन तुम रोज सगावे अस कहि श्रीपति कंठ लगावे सनकादिक ब्रह्मादि मुनीसा नारद सारद सहित अहिंसा जम कुबेर दिगपाल जहाते कवि कोविद कहि सके कहाते तुम उपकार सुग्रीव ही कीना राम मिलाय राजपद दीना तुम्हारो मंत्र विभीषण माना लंकेश्वर भय सब जग जाना युग सहस्त्र जो जन पर भानु लील्यो ताहि मधुर फल जानु प्रभु मुद्रिका मेलि मुख माहि जल दिलांग गए अचरज नाही दुर्गम काज जगत के जेते सुमगनो ग्रह तुम्हारे जेते राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे होतन आज्ञा बिन पैसारे सब सुख लहै तुम्हारी शरण तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना आपन तेज समारो तीनों लोक हांकते कापे भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे महावीर जब नाम सुनावे नासै रोग हरै सब पीरा जपत निरंतर हनुमत वीरा संकट ते हनुमान छुड़ावे मन क्रम वचन ध्यान जो लावे तब पर राम तपस्वी राजा तिनके काज सकल तुम साजा और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे सोई अमित जीवन फल पावे चारों जुग परताप तुम्हारा, है प्रसिद्ध जगत उजियारा। साधु संत के तुम रखवारे, असुर निकंदन राम दुलारे। अष्ट सिद्धि नव निधि के दाता, असबर दीन जानकी माता। राम रसायन तुम्हारे पासा, सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा। तुम्हारे भजन राम को पावे, जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे। अंत काल रघुपर पुर जाई, जहाँ जन्म हरि भक्त कहाई। और देवता चित्तन करई, हनुमत से सर्व सुख करई। संकट कटई मिटई सब पीरा, जो सुमिरै हनुमत बलबीरा। जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई, कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाई। जो सत बार पाठ कर कोई, छूटहि बंदी महा सुख होई। जो यह पढ़े हनुमान चालीसा, होय सिद्धि साखी गौरीसा। तुलसीदास सदा हरिचेरा, जय नाथ हृदय माडेरा। जय नाथ हृदय माडेरा। पवन तनय संकट हरन, मंगल मूर्ति रूप। राम लखन सीता सहित, हृदय बसल सुरभूप। सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। उमापति महादेव की जय, बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय।